Muchachos, I'm gonna show you how to do this today. It's super spring, super natural. Let's just get right in, shall we? Good morning, it's 5:30 and yeah, I'm starting out with putting on my primer. I've already washed and moisturized my face. You can't see it, but it's the Too Faced Hangover primer. And wow, great hairdo. I'm very glad my hair looks like that. Yeah, that's my skin. That's what it looks like. As you can see, it does not match my neck, and what we're gonna do is make sure it does. And for that, I'm using my Mercier tinted moisturizer, oil free in porcelain, and apparently my nose was itching. Wow, amazing. Yeah, just putting a bunch of it on my hand, and then I'm gonna put it all over my face. And try to make sure to not have hair on your face you put foundation on, because that looks dumb, does it? I'm just blending it out with my Real Technique sponge. I don't know why, but this one is different from the ones I've owned before. I usually buy them at Rossmann, but this one I got at Douglas. And this one's so much better than the ones I used before. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm not being super careful with doing this because it's just a tinted moisturizer. It doesn't have a lot of coverage, and you're still gonna see like blemishes and shit peeking through, but I don't mind that. It's like for like going to work and shit, no one needs to have like a full face for that, I guess. I mean, I don't think I do, so especially not in spring. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So this is what my face looks like now after putting on the tinted moisturizer. As you can see, you can still see a lot. It's just evened out a bit and it's not super red anymore. So yeah, I like that. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Fair Neutral, which you can't see because I don't know how Technique works. I totally meant technology here, not Technique. What the fuck? So yeah, but I'm using it. I'm putting it on my nose, under my eyes, on my chin, on my cupid's bow. Oh, nice. Nose picking, but yeah, whatever. And I'm just blending it out. This is where I realized how much concealer I put on my nose, but yeah, whatever. Now, maybe helpful tip incoming. If you have creasy eyes like I do, or if your eyes are watery like mine are, I never put concealer directly under my eyes. I've figured this out recently, and I think it really does help. And yeah, as you can see, I'm leaving a little space right there. Don't put concealer there if you don't want creasing, because if there's nothing there, how can it crease, you know? And I'm gonna use eyeshadow later on anyway, so it's gonna look a bit more natural, I reckon. So this is what it looks like now. As you can see, I did not put any concealer right there. We all have darkness there, you know, so I figure it does look a bit more natural, and it also helps with the creasing situation, to me at least. Like, I cry a lot, my eyes water a lot, and it always ruins my concealer, but this trick kind of helps. I'm taking my powder, it's the Mercier Loose Translucent powder, and I've used it a lot of times, as you can see. Guilty, I guess. And I'm gonna set my under eyes and the rest of my face with a wet sponge. This is the base makeup all finished. As you can see, you can still see pimples and some freckles and stuff, but I do not mind that. I think that looks pretty good. And now we can go on to brows, I think. Yes, so I'm starting by brushing through them and to get the powder out of my brows. And I'm using my NYX Cosmetics micro brow pencil. It's in the color ash brown, and it's the best brow pencil I've ever used. Like, I've used the Benefit Brow whatever, but who needs to spend so much money when you can just get the next one and it's practically the same, and I don't know, you know, the color's so good too, so what the fuck. And I'm just filling these puppies in, just the sparse areas. I have sparseness on the top of my brow for some reason, so I like to even that out. And then we have the iconic point where you just decide I do not care enough to spend even more time on that one brow, so you just keep moving and work on the other one. Who cares, you know? At this point, I'm usually like, that's alright, I'm gonna live with that and just leave them as they are. So, you know, don't get too worked up about it. At the end of the day, no one cares. Now I'm going in with my Benefit Hoola bronzer, which I have in this Z palette. And I'm using this brush. I also contour my nose with, you know, it's whatever. Just dip it in and put it on your eyes. No big deal. We want this to be quick. And I don't want to spend a ton of time on doing my eyeshadow. This is what it looks like. Simple, easy, no big deal. And now I'm going in with my Zoeva whatever brush and do the same thing underneath my eye. Now I'm taking this Evelyn brush. I got it on DM and lost the handle, and I'm just bronzing my face a bit. I'm not gonna go in with contour or anything, it's just the bronzing to bring some warmth back to my face. Now I'm taking my random blue brush with no name and remove the excess a bit on my arm, dip in once and slightly contour my nose. This is the only thing I actually contour because I think my nose looks weird for some reason. This is what everything looks like now. You can see it's not extreme or anything, and not picking my nose this time. I'm just cleaning my piercing and whatever the fuck is going on there. And yeah, but this is what it looks like now. Whatever. Just gonna put on some blush. You all know my blush. I don't know who it's by. I don't know how old it is. I don't know the color name, but I like it and it's very pigmented. And using that one with this brush from Essence, I think, just going in very lightly. Now I'm taking this tiny Morphe brush and this Wet n Wild Colorican, apparently it's called Reserve Your Cabana. It's supposed to be a bronzer, but as you can see it's not a bronzer at all. Just putting that on my cupid's bow and on my nose to highlight and on my brow bone, I guess. Felt like it that day. And just going over everything with a sponge to make everything a bit softer. Now to actually highlight, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills amrezy highlight. I'm putting it on my cheekbones and on my brow bone, so like a bone for my brow or whatever. And this one's a bit more glowy than the Wet n Wild one, but I really like it for the cheeks. I do like the Wet n Wild one for the cheeks as well, but it does give me bumps on my face, which I do not appreciate. It works on my nose though. And then I'm taking the same highlighter and putting it on my eye. You know, you don't have to use eyeshadow all the time. You can just use whatever you use on your face anyways. It's so much easier, so much quicker. So yeah, looks like this then. I'm now taking my Catrice lip liner in upper brown side. I don't think it's brown, but whatever. And I'm just using this and I'm lining my lips because my lip line is weird, I think. So I'm just gonna do that then. And I'm blending the liner out with my finger. You can already see how much better my bottom lip looks, and it's like the perfect lip color for me. Can you see that? Like, it looks like my lip color, doesn't it? That's not brown though. I'm now taking my Rival de Loop eyebrow designer. This is such a good brow gel. Like, I really enjoy it. I used to use the ultra strong one from Benefit, but this one is just as good, honestly, and it makes my brows so much fluffier and it lasts amazingly. So yeah, highly recommend it. It's super cheap as well. I think it's like $3 or something. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I don't know where this color's from, but I've had it for quite a while. Curling my lashes, and then I'm going in with my Maybelline Temptation waterproof mascara in black and just coat my lashes. Also, I make sure to not put mascara on the very inner lashes because my eyes water. So I'm just gonna put it on the outer and the middle and stuff, and then if my eyes start to water, it's not that much of a mess, you know? This is what my eyes look like now. Not super dramatic or anything, just a bit like more accentuated and pretty, I think. And then I'm going in with my all-nighter setting spray. I could drink that shit, it's so fucking good. And just spritz it on my face and then try it with a piece of paper I own. Yes, I do own a piece of paper, guys, I know. Right, so this is the look. As you can see, it's more natural than anything else and not perfect. You can still, oh, more highlight, alright. You can still see skin peeking through, and I don't mind that. I'd rather have that than super cakey skin. But that's just me personally, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Babes supporting babes. You are the babes. I'm a babe. I love you. Bye bye.